So families across Tampa Bay are dealing with home insurance nightmares. They are still homeless after Hurricanes Helene and Milton. And some say the governor's reforms are not helping. Our chief investigator, Craig Patrick, breaks down the complaints and helps deliver results.
Say hi.
Steve and Heather Morrison just adopted their second child. It brings joy to a young family that has been living in misery.
Like, you can kind of get a small visual, like right there where the wood split in half.
Their home in Seminole Heights took a terrible hit from Hurricane Helene.
So we had 11,000 pounds of tree falling on our roof, and it shifted the upper part of the house that way.
It busted the rafters in the ceiling and their front wall.
It's like the shockwave pushed down and compressed, and then caused this roof over on this side of the house to lift up.
By their estimates, it'll cost around $350,000 to rebuild. And now guess how much their insurer initially offered to pay.
$26,000 minus the deductible, which is somewhere close to $8,000.
It left the Morrisons with an unlivable house that contractors won't fix for $26,000, and months of the family bouncing from place to place.
Many months.
Piling up debt while still paying 2 mortgages on their busted home, plus rent, plus insurance that shot up in price before the storm.
Up and up and up. I think it almost doubled the beginning of 2024, and I dropped my personal property coverage because I couldn't afford the hike.
That left them unable to replace belongings destroyed in the storm and later stolen.
And then I was robbed.
Yes, burglars ransacked the boarded-up home and took much of what was left.
We need a fix. We need a fix. Something has to change.
Like many others, the Morrisons now know more about Florida's home insurance crisis than they ever cared to learn.
I thought, for lack of a better word, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. How am I gonna fix this?
They sued their insurer, but under new state laws, they're responsible for their own legal bills.
What bothers me is that this should be easy. You know, replacing the roof should be easy.
But as we investigated and approached the air date of this report, Christopher Fauntleroy called back to say they finally reached an agreement through mediation. He said it satisfies the Morrisons, and he said Fox 13's involvement helped them to resolve the case. Well, Christopher Fauntleroy represents the Morrisons and others who are not even allowed to sue. In the next chapter of our series, we'll show you how customers of state-run Citizens Insurance have to go through a different process. A process in which judges are funded by Citizens Insurance and homeowners seldom win. Craig Patrick, Fox 13 News.